So this is where there's an old tree stump, and I noticed this year it was getting pretty rotten. So I got most of it chopped up there, and I decided to make a garden bed over the rest of the stump and just let it decompose in the middle of the garden bed. So I'm just going to plant a few tomato plants in this spot. I do have this fence here that I'll be wrapping around to keep the chickens out of the area. And I may end up putting some bricks along the fence there, those 2-hole bricks there, so I can plant like a pepper plant in those holes. Something like that. I'm not quite sure what the whole plan is here. See, this is the chicken run for the Americanas. And I got 3 Astrolorphs and 2 Rhode Island Reds, which in the evening they'll come out and sit on the ladder here, but they don't come out too far. And then on this other side over here is where I have some 4 buff silkies. There's only one that comes out on a regular basis. The rest just stay inside, trying to get them out. I may have to move their food and water out here, then maybe they'll come out a little more. So the garden area is over there. I used to have a chicken tractor over there in that fenced in area. But when my granddaughter Riley got a bunny, it got moved up to their house, which is just on the other side of the barns there, across the field. So this is my plan for this spot. Unfortunately, I can only work outside until it gets to about 70, and then I have to go in. Between my unknown rare autoimmune disease that I have, that they haven't figured out yet, and traumatic brain injury, and then lymphedema, I can't function in the heat. My leg swells if it's too hot. My brain slows down if it's too hot. So I only have a little bit of time that I can get out each day. I'm starting some new container gardens up here. I've got one there. I've got chicken bedding in the bottom. I'll probably put about another 4 or 6 inches of chicken bedding in there. And on these ones, I drilled a hole at about, I don't even see it, oh there it is right there. So at about 3 inches up, so that 3 inches of water will stay in the bottom and be able to wick up when it's needed. And my hand's in front of the camera. And then I have this one here. This one here unfortunately already has holes right on the bottom, so that will have to be watered more. And I can't remember what this is. Oh, thyme. Yeah, I think that's thyme. So I used to have something else over here, but all I see coming up there now looks like weeds. So I'll have to stick something else over there. I have this container here, also has holes drilled in the bottom already. So this will be another one that will need to be watered more. I have this old cart here. I planted some salad mix and some spinach into here. And then I got a couple plants there, a tomato and a pepper. I gotta find a home for them. And then over here by this chicken run, I planted a couple of cucumbers right there. Put a cage over so the chickens will leave them alone. And then I have a zucchini there. And I got 2 more zucchini over there. And again, this is just around the chicken run, so it's a good place for it to be. This chicken run used to be my old garden. And then I've got right there, I've got some dill coming up. I do have more dill seed because I thought the dill was like gone. So I am planning on planting more. And another place I thought about was, and here's the other side of that chicken run. We were just on the other side of the barn there. There's the little buff chicken again. So if I need more space, I can take these rocks out here and put some cinder blocks there. And I can again use the 2-hole cinder blocks, and then I can plant stuff in each hole. So that's what I've been working on. I've been working on this for better than a week. It's been a very slow process. I think the first day I only got 2 bricks in, and then I was up to 5 the second day. So I just got to finish off that corner there. But that's my garden plans for this year. Kind of switched it up a little bit. I do have more area in here that I could plant some stuff. I could do the cinder blocks along this side over here also. Move the rocks and put some cinder blocks there. Or I could leave the rocks and just plant something in the ground there. I'll end up closing the gate on the left there. That will close the chickens out on that side. And then I will take that fencing there and wrap it up. It'll come about up into this area here, and then I can get a cattle panel with some chicken wire to go the rest of the way to keep the chickens out. Not that the Americanas and such can't fly over it, because they can. I'm just hoping they don't.